Good afternoon on what is a cool, bright, and changeable day. It is Wednesday, the 11th of September, and I'm in the reading nook with a nice hot cup of tea and a package to our box. So let's get this open. And what I've got here is a copy of Roadside Picnic by Arkady and Boris Strugatsky. Um, so it's got a forward by S.T.A.L.K.E.R. And let me see. Red Shoeheart is a stalker, one of those misfits who are compelled, in spite of the extreme danger, to venture illegally into the zone to collect the mysterious artifacts that the alien visitors left scattered around. His life is dominated by the place and the thriving black market in the alien products. Even the nature of his mutant daughter is determined by the zone, and it is for her that he makes his last tragic foray into the hazardous and hostile territory. So, preface, kind of a basic praise from various authors. Um, Forward by Ursula Le Guin. And essentially starts off with an interview and carries on like this, all the way down to the afterword by Boris Strugatsky. This is going to be a relatively short video. It's not a book I've ever read before. And I mean, basically, got a bit of a blurb, biographies about the two brothers and advertising, of course. Again, this is part of the SF Masterwork series from Gollancz. And as I say, it's not a book I've ever actually got around to reading. It's kind of been there. I think I ought to get around to reading it when I have time to read some science fiction. But as it's part of the next book that we are reading for the book club, online book club I'm a member of, I thought I would get this out or get a copy and read it and find out why it's so well regarded. In part, obviously, the other thing, it's interesting because of the influences it has had adapted into a film that Tarkovsky is the director. I think I remember the name wrong, but as Stalker, and then of course you've actually got sort of like the computer game Stalker as well, and it's got an influence upon other sort of like first person shooters and computer games like that. The abandoned area ready for to explore and reveal its secrets, despite it being a weird, strange environment. And I'm also sort of like reminded a little bit of Frederick Pohl's Gateway, where the character Robinette is getting into the Heechee devices or vessels and hurtling himself off to different locations unknown, perhaps never to return, perhaps to come back with nothing, perhaps to strike it rich. And it has that kind of thing of collecting artifacts to make it rich, make the protagonist rich as well. So yeah, relatively short, at just a couple hundred pages. I look forward to giving this a proper read in due course over the next few weeks. In the meantime, it's been a short unboxing in the Nook. If you enjoyed it, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate it. You taking the time to post them or other comments. And of course, if you want to be alerted to get more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me out here with a package containing a book or game, or in this case, a novel, which I'll unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge, which in case is not actually very much. For the best part of 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing in the Nook. I will be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.